until we stop what I call psychophonetic praise singing of leadership, we will remain in this very difficult situation. And with profound respect to the August chairman, I think he's playing politics with us. I know of very many states, including Kwara he called.
No, in Nasarawa.
Including Kwara, get me right.
In fact, the situation in Kwara is that for 5 years now, they've not had any
no local government. And even in Nasarawa, where he say he is, go to the fourth schedule to the Constitution. It spells out clearly the functions of local government. Is Nasarawa state performing and allowing the local government to maximally perform the functions constitutionally spelled out in the fourth schedule to the Constitution? For instance, signage, signboard, culvert, building markets. There is a law, signage law of Nasarawa state that vests the power of collecting this revenue in the Nasarawa state Board of Internal Revenue, not run by any of the local government. Who runs the Karo market? Who runs the burial ground? Those are functions of the local government. Who collect revenues on bicycle, tricycle in Nasarawa state? Until we stop psychophonetic praise singing of political leaders and start holding them accountable, we will not go anywhere. The problem we have is that when we are comfortably in a comfort zone, we begin to observe table manners. Look, there is no state in Nigeria, including even, of course, Rivers that they call, that runs a democratically elected local government or allowed democracy to run. If it were so, just of yesterday, we saw what looks like gunshot and some persons coming out to say in the face of clear constitutional provision to say that when their tenure is expired, they are going to rely on the law that have been nullified by a court of competent jurisdiction, and that those who attempt to come there will meet their forefather earlier than appointed in the grave. And you are talking about democracy, democratically elected local government in that state. Go to Kogi. How many elections have that government in that state conducted? Even from the time of inception, like my brother said, the president of is it Norge?
Norge.
What we have as a system of government in our local government, and even a greater extent in our Nigerian democracy, is political coronation and not democracy. We must not deceive ourselves, and it is the deception we practice and claiming that Nigeria is a democratic state that is landing us where we are. No leader is held accountable. You see that even people whose code of conduct forbid blind loyalty to individual in the office come to national television to say, I am loyal to Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. Z. Our loyalty should be to the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And if you ask me, it is on the basis of that I came with the bow tie of a national color. I'm unapologetically a Nigerian of both parents. I hold no any citizen of any other country. This is our land. This is our country. We must put it right. Things are not going well in the local government. If you see the manner, go and do your journalistic investigation of even the current chairman of local government that have been coronated, and see how unhygienic they have been put in operation of the local government by overbearing political godfathers who demand for kickbacks that go to their pocket. Why is Nigeria in the midst of plenty river always thirsty? We have resources. It's not being allowed to be shared. How many primary health care facilities do you have in Nasarawa State? In Nasarawa Toto, in Awe, in Kiana? How many? Let's go. I do not believe in achievement by advertisement. Achievements are visible. They are seen. Any government that paid to advertise its achievement is a failed government, because you can see it, you can feel it. So are we feeling local government in our respective states? I come from a local government, and I can tell you where I come from. I single-handedly put a 25-bedded hospital in that place. Indeed, when I was putting it up, they except only one chairman that came, the rest thought I was coming home for political campaign. I am not a politician. I do not intend to be, but I love the comfort of Nigerians. Nigeria must be made to enjoy the natural resources given to them by God. We are not enjoying it. Go to respective local governments and see how people live in squalor. So let's not pretend about it. All is not well with the local government system in Nigeria, including Nasarawa State, including Kwara, including Kogi, including Benue, including all the states, even the so-called places that you said you have had election. How many political parties do we have in Nigeria? Have we asked questions? Why is it that in a state controlled by APC, only APC will win councillor, win chairmanship of the local government? On the basis of what? Performance? What is the performance? In the state controlled by PDP, it must be only PDP. So the reason is because we have glorified democracy rooted in thuggery and thuggish approach, so much so that the people of Nigeria are suffering constitutional infringement of freedom to their liberty. There is always on daily basis intimidation to fear. Political leaders are feared, and they inject fears in the people. That's why you don't hear them talk language of democracy. During the election, you are asked to go and deliver your polling units. What power do you have to deliver? Delivery of polling units is a function of the sovereignty of the people and the performance of those in governance. Do we have good governance at the local government? Now, I do not want to talk about the pending litigation in the Supreme Court, but I commend the Honorable the Attorney General of the Federation for that bold step. But would Prince Lateef Fagbemi remain perpetually the Attorney General of the Federation for life? Will President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is attempting to think that there should be autonomy in the local government, remain president forever? When these people succeed in what they want to do, have we put in place a plan that sustainability that the Nigerians of unborn generation may not be infested with incurable iniquities of disobedience of our constitution? Because it appears to me, profoundly with respect, it appears to me that in this country, Victor and Demola, we believe and worship wrongs as right, so much so that wrongs has assumed a baptismal name of right in Nigeria, and then we even begin to put it in our constitution, in our electoral jurisprudence, that if there should be non-compliance, and you should then go to show that the non-compliance has substantially affected the outcome, why should we give room for failure? It is the room we give for failure in our laws and the interpretation we give for those failures and installing on popular leadership that has strangulated the democratic system we run. Okay. Let's face the reality.
Thank you so much.
We are running a militarized civil rule in this country, including at the local government.